Do you know a little bit about Project 2025 from the
I'm
Heritage?
listening to it, but I'm going to be honest. That's not Donald Trump. That's the Heritage Foundation. The Democrats need to stop connecting him to that project.
I don't know that.
Right.
No, as a matter of fact, he's pushed himself away from it. But going off of what you just said about law and order and being a retired police officer, one of it is to give the Justice Department, the FBI, give that to be a presidential executive department where they oversee it. The president oversees it. Would that be something you would support?
If Donald Trump can oversee the FBI, absolutely.
What if Joe Biden could oversee the FBI?
He's in it for himself. The FBI, the way we all see it, they're all supporting Biden even in his corrupt world. We all know there's corruption behind Biden. We just wish that the Democrats that are all surrounding him, covering up for him, would finally start allowing him to be looked into, all his crimes, all his collusion with China, his son Hunter, his family, all that.
But what I'm saying is if there's presidential executive power over law enforcement investigations, the Justice Department, the FBI, it goes both ways. It wouldn't just be Donald Trump. It would be whoever the next Democratic president would be, too. Would you be okay with that?
As long as it's fair. Fair is fair. Right now, what we have in our country is not fair. It's all one-sided, and it's all for Biden. Everything's a cover-up. Whatever works in his favor, that's how it's going.
Would you be okay with the president having control of the FBI directly?
Look at what we've got going on right now. We obviously have, whether it's through an intermediate or not, a Stalinist component to how the federal government operates, silencing political opponents.
Can you elaborate on that, like the specifics that bring you to that?
No. Google it,
Project 2025. One of the things that it outlines is to have the Justice Department, the FBI, be at the behest of the president, be an executive power. Do you support that?
I support the legalese of it. They should follow the law, no matter who they work for. If they don't follow the law, they shouldn't work where they're at.
And do you think this Justice Department has followed the law?
No,
In what ways?
always.
Just elaborate maybe a couple of ways.
Since when are people who have children in school terrorists?
Explain that a little.
At Department of Justice, they were told to investigate them as terrorists.
Parents that went to school meetings.
Parents,
Yes.
we're told.
That attended school meetings.
What's that?
Parents that attended their school meetings at school were called terrorists.
We're called terrorists?
Terrorists, yeah.
Were investigated as terrorists.
Is that something that happened in your state?
All states.
One of the tenets of Project 2025 is that the Justice Department, the investigative wing of the Justice Department, comes under direct presidential control, meaning the president would have executive authority and power to say who we're investigating and who we're not. Would you like that?
Yeah, I mean, we can't have the felons running the asylum, the prison, and I understand that. But I would also suggest that I believe that some of the what you're quoting out of Project 2025 has been exaggerated for political purposes, and I don't know specifically what you're referring to.
Okay, that's fine. I'm actually pulling a couple of things from having read it, but I'm with you. We don't have to discuss the minutia in that. There's this Project 2025.
I don't know anything about it. I've read about it, but I don't know. It only came to light recently. I guess they are making policy decisions, and I didn't know that. I thought they were just trying to vet people.
What it suggests, because it's not law, it's not even legislation, it suggests greater executive power. It puts the power of the Justice Department, the FBI, those sort of things at the president's desk. Is that something you'd like to see happen?
I don't really know because I don't understand how much power he has over that now.